Welcome back to another resource location guide from the Ark Survival Guide. Today we're going to show you where to find all the rare mushrooms you will need on your Lost Island adventures. We'll show you locations to get thousands of rare mushrooms in no time at all, and some of the safest, easiest ways to get rare mushrooms on the Lost Island map. And no matter where you live, we'll show you some great options to get rare mushrooms near your home. Please like and share this video, comment and subscribe to this channel, and ring that bell for all notifications so you don't miss our next video. And let's get started! Now, probably the best place to get rare mushrooms on the Lost Island map is right here in the center of the Redwoods. There's a huge lake, and in the middle of the lake is this big castle. And in the very middle of the upper courtyard, there are tons of these little orange mushrooms. And you can gather those to get rare mushrooms. Actually, quite a lot of rare mushrooms. And you'll also be able to get lots of the aberration mushrooms, which are used for taming glow pets. But you get quite a few rare mushrooms per mushroom, even gathering them by hand. You can also use a whip to speed up this process. It won't get you more per mushroom, but if you really want to maximize that, you get a Moschops, and you can actually specialize its gathering into rare mushroom efficiency. And check this out. This is on a 1x server, and really, Pego, I am trying to make a video here. Thanks for that. So on a 1x server, I just got 230 rare mushrooms in about 20 seconds to give you an idea of how overpowered this is. And if you have access to a mining drill, that gets you a lot more rare mushrooms per mushroom too. And it makes the process really fast for gathering. Now, before I killed all the vicious dinos in here, there's a lot of monkeys that will eat your face and lots of other dangerous stuff inside the castle courtyard. So if you want to take a shot and see if it's better over here, there's another great spot just to the east of this castle. So if we look down here on the eastern side, there's this archway, and if we follow where the archway is pointing directly across the lake, there's kind of this open area that looks almost like it's a little river, and right around this beach we're going to find a whole bunch of rare mushrooms spawning right on the beach. It's pretty open, so it's easy to at least spot things that are going to attack you, but there's probably 20 more rare mushroom spawns right over here. And this is right next to a spawn of mushrooms that produce biotoxin, which I'll show you in another video. And there's probably lots of other places you can find rare mushrooms in the redwood biome, but here's another spot that's pretty easy to find. We're gonna head straight south of that castle, and there's this big ridge that sticks out above the redwoods, and right on top of this ridge, if we look around on the forest floor, we're gonna find another 20 or 30 rare mushroom spawns. And once again, it's the redwoods, everything is dangerous, but on this cliff, you can at least lure dangerous stuff off the edge of the cliff with a flyer and have all of this to yourself and be able to just grab all of these rare mushrooms. And there might be as many, if not more, than inside the castle. And just to let you know, the Therizinosaurus usually has very good rare mushroom gathering efficiency, but if you use any of its attacks on these mushrooms, you won't get rare mushrooms from them. Maybe 1 in 10 chance, but even a really good Therizino gets less than you would by gathering them by hand. Now, the way you can get hundreds of rare mushrooms with a Therizinosaurus is through the mangrove trees, and all along this area near these ruins is a mangrove forest. There's a giant mangrove swamp all the way stretching from here all the way across this mountain. And if we go in there with a Therizinosaurus and start just hacking away with its regular attack, we're going to get a whole bunch of rare mushrooms from these trees. The problem is you go overweight really quickly, so you've got to constantly pull the rare mushrooms into your inventory and then use the dump all feature to dump all the wood and thatch you're gathering. Unless you want wood and thatch, in that case this is a great way to do it. But as you can see here, we're only getting like 20 per tree on a rare mushroom specialized Therizinosaurus, so it's nowhere near as efficient as these other options. Now, what is much more efficient is using a mining drill, and you can just run from tree to tree, and as you can see here, we're grabbing a lot of rare mushrooms. I mean, we've got almost 100 on a 1x server in about 30 seconds, and there is no shortage of these trees. But once again, this is a very dangerous area, and there's lots of swamp creatures that are going to eat you here, so be prepared for a fight. There's also a big mangrove swamp where the Redwood Forest River opens up to the ocean. So we're just north of the open plains, south of the redwoods, and there's a big mangrove swamp over here. And one thing you can do is set up a raft with a Therizinosaurus on it. You can even have walls all the way around it, and just sail into the trees and chop them down with the Therizino. But any way you look at it, there's going to be tons of Sarcos, berries, and Capros just waiting to eat you in these swamps. So I never thought I'd say this, but I think you're best off going into the redwoods. Now, if you want to get a few rare mushrooms at a time at a much lower risk, you can steal them from beaver dams while you're grabbing all your rare flowers, cementing paste, and pearls. And not every beaver dam will have them, but some of them will have a few rare mushrooms, and over time that adds up to enough for most people to get by. And if you want to find all the beaver dam spawns on the Lost Island map, check the link in the description for my entire guide on where to find all of the beaver dams on the entire Lost Island map. So hopefully one of these options will get you all the rare mushrooms you need on your Lost Island adventures. So let me know in the comments if this helped you out, and give it a thumbs up if it did. And if you know any other great places to get rare mushrooms on the Lost Island map, please drop the coordinates and location in the description, or if you know any more efficient ways to gather the ones that I've showed you, I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel with all notifications enabled, because we've got lots more Lost Island resource guides coming out soon, and you won't want to miss out on that info that will save you so much time. And big shout out to Teachers Game 2 and Krabbytron for lots of awesome info in their guides on rare mushrooms. And be sure to check out their channels with the links in the description and say hi for me. And we'll see you again here soon for our next Lost Island resource guide. Thank you so much for watching this video from the Ark Survival Guide. Please give it a thumbs up and share it around, because that helps us so much. And drop a comment, we love hearing from you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for all notifications so you don't miss our next video, which will come out very soon. And while you wait, we have tons of other videos you can watch right now, so check these out. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and we will see you in the next video.